What's up, guys? Sean here from Srkcycles.com. We have a 2012 Kawasaki Ninja 600. I'm pumped about this bike. I'm also going to tell you a lot of reasons why you should not buy this bike. And they're all super legit, amazing, really good reasons. You're going to love every single one of them. Let's suit up. Let's put our gloves on. Let's do it. Reason number one. If your bike comes with one of these from the factory, you probably should consider, am I doing the right thing? Do I have the abilities to ride this bike? This is for when the front wheel comes off the ground, which does, I mean, if you're not ready for that, you shouldn't be buying this bike. It's when the front wheel comes off the ground at higher speeds. Guys, let's start with words of wisdom. Isaiah 41:10. So do not fear, for I am with you. Do not be dismayed, for I am your God. I will strengthen you and will help you. I will uphold you with my righteous right hand. Amen. And don't get me wrong, steering dampeners are great devices, but there's a reason they don't put them on cruiser bikes and Harley bikes and bikes that don't go over 60, 70 miles an hour. It's a performance thing. It's for when your wheel comes off the ground. It is a beautiful day outside in amazing Lancaster County. And listen, I'm not discouraging people from buying super sport bikes. I love them. They're tons of fun. What I'm discouraging is people who shouldn't be on them. And I'm talking about new riders. I'm talking about brand new riders. In my opinion, new riders should not be on bikes like this. I've just seen too many people die. It's just take a couple months off, get a little slower bike, learn the mechanics, learn it, and then jump on something like this, but be safe, be smart. I've seen way too many people die. So I do my best to try to talk everyone that I can. If I'm able to talk you out of it, you probably shouldn't have been doing it. No one's gonna talk me out of buying a 1000 if I want a 1000 and I can handle it. I have tons of them. I've had Hayabusas. I feel comfortable on one wheel doing triple digits on a liter bike. That's fine. That's if I can't talk you out of it, awesome. Get it. I'll sell it to you. I don't care. So a bike like this is going to do 0 to 60 in like less than sub 3 seconds, which is incredibly fast. And at the end of that 0 to 60, actually probably somewhere in the middle of that 0 to 60, that front tire is going to come up off the ground, which is tons of fun. Tons of fun. There's nothing like pulling as hard as you have ever pulled before in first gear, and then hitting about 60, and then realizing that you have no control over where your bike is going because your front end is off the ground. It is a blast. That's reason number 2. Let me give you a little taste of that. Here's another thing. The brakes on bikes like this are amazing. I'm talking amazing. Actually, I'll do a real intense. I'll do a real good brake check. You guys can see how good these brakes are. Brakes on a bike like this are so good. And for a lot of people who aren't used to it, you know what I mean? It might be a little scary. You'll get used to that. That's no big deal. But So the brakes are amazing. You know what's not amazing? Maybe you, maybe me. What's not amazing is someone's ability to use the brakes. A lot of times when you first get on a bike, any clown with a wrist who has minor, basically no abilities, they know how to get the bike moving, can make these bikes go fast. I can do it with one hand. I just ran over a nasty squirrel. It's all bloody and guts. I can do it with one hand. I can just twist the throttle and it starts going. Now I'm in a higher gear, so it's not pulling at lower RPMs, but I can twist the throttle and it starts to go. That's easy. But do you know how to stop? Alright, I'm gonna come up here and make sure no cars are behind me. I'm gonna pick a spot. Alright, watch this. I'm gonna start stopping right now. That's pretty quick. I could do better though. Watch. I'm gonna stop before that telephone pole, starting right now. Alright. And I'm getting slow enough down that I could stop, but I end up stopping. I stopped stopping before I get to the point, because I'm not trying to like come to a complete stop right here. Another thing, it's really easy to go super fast on a bike like this. And then what happens is, you've heard this phrase before, the turn came up too fast. No, the turn did not come up too fast. The turn did not come up too fast. You don't know how to read the road or to ride your bike, or how to take a turn. I've heard it way too many times. Everyone wants to go fast on the straights. Hey, it's a straightaway, let's all race because it's super easy. You need no skill to race straight. Except when your front end's coming up, then you need a little bit of skill. But then when a corner comes, oh no, and people just, I don't know why this is. It's a whole fight or flight thing. And people just default to, oh no, and they go straight and they brake. And then they go right off the corner, they go right off the turn, and most of the time they don't attempt it. Now, something I learned doing track days, and it was one of the most valuable lessons I've ever learned on a motorcycle, was that the instructor said, just do it. Get in your mind, you're going to get in a situation like that where you're going to be scared. You're going to be going too fast in that corner, and this is what I want you to do. I want you to take that corner. Throw it down, throw your knee down, and do it. If you default to taking that corner every single time, you almost 99% of the time, you're going to make that corner. Your bike can do it. Your bike can do it. Trust it. You just got to throw it in there. And I remember that's what I started doing. It's, I've had those situations on the track where, oh no, and I just go straight over. And then you flip that switch in your head. It's a little hard to do, but it takes a little while. And then now you just, bam, I just throw it in the corner, throw your knee down, and commit. That's what you have to commit to. Hey. That's what you got to commit to. And that's another reason why these bikes can be very dangerous. It's like this. It's like a gun salesman. You can't be a gun salesman just saying all the benefits and saying how amazing it is, because then when someone buys it and they're like, oh, you didn't tell me it was dangerous, you know what I mean? In a way, that's on your hands. I sell bikes. I sell freedom. I want people to ride bikes because I have so much fun doing it, you know what I mean? So I feel like it's my obligation to let people know that, hey, this stuff is serious. This is, you know what I mean? This isn't just like, this is not a toy. You can't just, That was a bad attempt. Little ponies. This isn't something that any clown can just jump out and just be a pro, be a superstar. It takes a little time. Now listen, it takes some people can get it quicker than other people. That is fine. That is fine. Such a nice day to be riding. Guys, if you are interested in this bike is in good shape. If I have not successfully talked you out of it, then awesome. If I have successfully talked you out of it, then that's also awesome. I'm very excited about that. This is actually a great indication of where the power is. Not that much, it really doesn't hit power band until about 8,000 RPMs. Watch this. Now, if you want to compare all the bikes together, the big four, maybe the big five with the Triumph, I'm going to be honest with you, they're all very, very close together. And even in the past decade of bikes, I feel like they're all very, very, I mean, everyone has their own preference. Some people may feel a little faster on the one, some people may feel a little faster on the other. That's fine. A good rider, there's never a situation where like you take the top rider. Okay, I'm gonna try to explain this a little better way. The limit, if you're really pushing it, the limit's probably not the bike. The limit's probably you. Now in straight in like a drag race and stuff like that, yeah, you can get a faster bike. If you have one bike and your boy's got a similar bike and he's got more mods than you do, his might be a little faster, you know what I mean? But in overall performance, no one's really lagging behind. It's not like, you know, it's not like one company keeps on pushing out new, better stuff and another company's just putting out the same stuff, you know what I mean? I mean like the same old stuff. I hope that makes sense. These bikes are tons of fun. These things, I mean, tons of fun. I love riding these bikes. I do just want to let you guys know that they are dangerous, much more dangerous than other bikes, because you can, I mean, some of these sport bikes, you can easily hit 120 on the on-ramp and not even realize what's happening. Guys, always wear good gear. Gear is super important. And then just learn the basics of riding, learn how to ride, learn how to turn. If you get a chance to, take a motorcycle safety course. We're actually going to be working on our own course, our own online motorcycle, how to ride motorcycle course. That's more for like new riders. Like I've never ridden a bike before to, you know, take you to the next step. People who've not able to take the like the MSF course. Alright guys, that wraps it up. Remember, if you guys are looking at you have to transport your bike, you're looking at moving your bike, you gotta transport it, or it broke, or you're buying a new one and you need a trailer at home or something, you need tank straps. T-A-N-K space S-T-R-A-P-S. They are the best straps out there. Click on the link below. It's a product that we get manufactured for us specifically for transporting motorcycles, and it's the only straps that we will use to transport our bikes. Although I hope you guys don't reference that one video that Tim, who was a subcontractor at the time, transported a bike with other tie-down straps, and we were super mad at him. But now he uses only tank straps. Alright guys, that wraps it up. Remember, it's not what you're riding, but where you're going. We'll see you guys later. What's up guys, Sean here from Srkcycles, and thanks for watching the video. Click here to subscribe, click here to see more content, and as always, check out the description box to see our latest inventory and our killer deals, to see how to win a free motorcycle, and also to see our latest bikes and beards gear. We'll see you guys later. Remember, it's not what you're riding, but where you're going.